Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
"34 games in the regular season. For one team, 4 games in the postseason. For another 7, concluding just yesterday. Well, out there, we're on the air. It's the Hockey Happy Hour playoff edition, and we kick off the championship series with the top 2 seeds, the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade, riding a 10-game winning streak that led back into the end of the regular season. They are the 2 seed, the away side, the Quebec Division champions. 22 regular season wins out of 34. Their opponents, the Chilliwack Kernels, coming off an amazing 4-game streak to come back from 3-0 down from the Oshawa Teeth. The 2 series could not be any more different. The 2 teams are clearly, by and large, the best in the CSPHLC, and they will do battle in a best-of-7 series. This is game 1, and Queening was trying to find Michael Abernager, but it was intercepted at the perfect time. That was Yves Leclerc trying to bring it up. Back again, Leclerc. And Van Thetel getting harassed a bit by Dan Queening on the forecheck. Here's Jonathan Alvino. And Alvino to Leclerc yet again. Here come the Fur Brigade. Linson looking for the one-timer. It was intercepted by Cluck at the perfect time. Looking at Lam Sablek at the moment. He was just a thorn in the side of the Oshawa Teeth. Just was always found a way to find a breakaway and just gave their defense such a hard time the entire series. Cluck back again to Sablek. Sablek loses it. And back up to center ice come the Fur Brigade. Between Leclerc trying to wrist it. Bounces off of a Chilliwack defender. And here come the Kernels in their all-green home uniforms. The Fur Brigade in the white with the maroon. Again, the first 2 games we played here in British Columbia. Games 3 and 4 in Saguenay, Quebec. And alternating 5, 6, and 7 should those games be needed. Working with his forecheck is Paul Cloutier. A hard time to, I believe that was Patrick, I think that was Pat Ridreau. And coming back out with it is Cluck to Patrice O'Donk. And he's dispossessed by Van Thetel. Just took it right off the stick. And Thetel back up the ice. Collision over a downed player, and Thetel will dump it all the way in. Chasing it is that's Jack Key for Chicoutimi. And it stays in zone. Ready with the wrist shot. And Jean-Yves Laverdure will hold on to it. Laverdure, a goals against average of .259 here in the playoffs. Almost matches his regular season goals against average of .256. In net 4, the Fur Brigade, Philippe Petlanier, and even 3. So again, starting to feel like goals will come at a premium. It is the top goaltender in the rankings in the regular season versus number 5. And what a one-timer deflected by Petlanier. Ogquest with the shot. And there you see the man who has been absolutely dominant against the Red Deer. Glenn Goguette for the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. 10 points, 4 goals, 6 assists. Visceral scores! The Kernels strike first. It's Eve Visceral. His 3rd goal of the playoffs. Great puck movement. The give and go. I believe that was Ogquest. Providing it right back to him. And he just fires that to the stick side of Philippe Petlanier. And the number 1 seed, Chilliwack Kernels, strike first.
Scored by number 47. Assisted by number 29.
How do Chicoutimi respond?
10 minutes, 21 seconds.
Took out a very game Red Deer side. Made it look relatively easy, so not a really good idea to see what their form is. They've also been off for several days. Game 4 was back on Sunday, so 5 days since their last game. Chilliwack played last night. But they didn't have to travel. Chicoutimi had to get ready knowing they might be coming to British Columbia. Or possibly if Oshawa had won it, they would have hosted this. Oh, one-timer trying to find Labanarger. And here come the Fur Brigade trying to get back into this one. 7:04 to go in the first period. We're listening live to Game 1 of the CSPHLC Championship Final Series, a best-of-7 series. Game 1 between the Chilliwack Kernels. Oh, one-timer by Labanarger. Petlanier blocks it, and here comes Filian Plant looking for some help. Plant to Goguette. Goguette backhand, and Labrador will sit on it for a face-off in the Chilliwack zone. .5:44 to go in the first period. Goguette shot off the face-off is blocked by Jean-Yves Lavadour. And Fur Brigade are really fighting on the poke check. And oh, goodness me. Well, Leclerc just strolls in and attempts to place it right on net. He gets a shot off. I don't think anyone from Chilliwack even saw it coming. Poorly shot is blocked by the blocker side of Petlanier. Big hit on Kevin Saw behind the goal. He's still fighting for it. Gets it out to Ogquest. And here comes Bruce Landulker. That's an enforcer role for the Fur Brigade. But it's back in possession of the Chilliwack Kernels. Kevin Saw trying to slide it in. I don't know if that was necessarily a pass from Pat Woodrow, but he sort of lost it and got it right back. Put something right on. And Philippe Petlanier. We're seeing Ozzy Leclerc with that shot. Kind of just was held up against the boards, a 2-on-2, and I think Leclerc just sort of quietly skirted free with it. A bit of a deception there. Ivish with the shot. It's wide off the faceoff. It's well kept in the zone, I believe. And Chicoutimi are fighting for it, getting it out of the zone. Pierre Toussignas takes it back to neutral ice. And there's the ball. Cloutier, he's got help from Steve Baloney. Baloney shot, fans on it a bit. And it trickles past the crease. And puck is still alive. Cloutier behind the net with Kevin Saw. There is, I believe that is Toussignas. He's going to try to put a pass in front of net, but Barf Guy, he ends up kicking it, losing his stick in the process. And here comes Kevin Saw. He's got numbers, but support is coming. O'Donk holds it and cannot get the shot off. Back with the Fur Brigade. Randy Essavesi. Dan Thiedel and Steve Baloney. Essavesi back out there. And shot by, I think that was by Baloney. There's Alvino again, staying in the zone. Chillette up to Essavesi, going to try to squirt that one in. And Labrador will hold onto the puck. 3.3 seconds to go in the first period. The Chilliwack Kernels have the lead thanks to the only goal of the game, scored by Eve Vesseril. Big collision off the face-off. No one ends up getting it. And we'll go to the end of the first period. Ahead of the intermission. We'll come back with the second period in just a few moments. Game one. It's 1-0. These teams looking to go up 1-0. Chilliwack leads Chicoutimi. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment. The fans here in Chilliwack, British Columbia, on their feet. They know they have put together 4 wins in a row. Oh, giveaway to Philly and Platt. He's all alone with Labrador. Big save by Jean-Yves Labrador. And here come the Chilliwack Kernels yet again. Dan Queening has Labrador coming in. Labrador also has, I believe that was Ronnie Dupree, number 60, right in front net fighting with, Jocelyn. That's Ridro trying to take it himself, ends up trying to get a shot off, does it from a prone position, and Than Theodel is right behind the net to retrieve that safely. Chicoutimi have been a very aggressive team. Chilliwack have been better against Oshawa when they have turned the aggression on. Whose aggression will win out? Right now it's been the Chilliwack Kernels. Labrador to Dupree. Wrister to Petlanier. And he'll hold on to it for a face-off. You know, you can't win, you can't lose the series after 1 period of play. But the Chilliwack Kernels feel like the momentum is all on their side. Bologna wins the face-off over to Lanko. He'll take it out to center ice. It's a big hit right in front of his own bench. Paul Cloutier trying to find an outlet to Pierre Tousignas, but he gets hit. Here's Jeff Sharpley bringing it back up to Cluck. Cluck is, well, again, there is that forecheck by the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. Oh, what a hit behind Labrador's goal. And Sharpley ends up getting it out to Cloutier. He has to dump it out, but offside will be the call. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Steve Bologna, what a hit he just laid in there. That is how you announce your intentions into a game. You know, they both teams play a very aggressive forechecking style. It's proven to be successful, especially with the dicey skating and defensive abilities of some of these teams. But who's going to be the more aggressive one is going to see Lanko with the shot from distance, and I don't even think it made its way onto net. It was just a mess of people, a mess of skaters to try to get past. Collision by the Fur Brigade, one another, and they'll head to the bench for a line change and perhaps some nasty 4-letter words to one another. Back up the ice here comes Chicoutimi, Steve Bologna. He's got support, but he just cannot hold on to it. He ends up getting it clear. Here's Jack Key. Bologna ends up getting it back. Press lane to Reddy. Bologna, and they're into their offense at this point. Here's Benoit Pouffelet to Jack Key. Reddy back to Pouffelet. Press lane, trying to slide it in, but it's grabbed at the perfect opportunity and brought back on the ice. I believe that was Marine Venice with that, and we're going to have a penalty. So, going to the box will be the Chicoutimi Fire Brigade. Looks like it'll be Jack Key. Good interference. Our first penalty of this game. And we will see how Chilliwack will reply on the power play. They had 3 power play goals in their entire series against Oshawa. They really made the Teeth pay for it. Again, facing a team getting a lot of penalties. Did Oshawa, considering they did not commit so many in the regular season. They made them pay. Will they do it again? They do! They score! Mike Labernarger. Goal number 6 of the playoffs. It's a power play goal right off the bat. And the Chilliwack Kernels take a 2-0 lead in game 1. Jack Key will come out of the penalty box. And the Kernels double their lead with 11-12 to go here in the second period. Face off one. Vadim Venice takes it back out into his own zone. And stretching the ice already are the Kernels. Getting Chicoutimi to spread out their defense. There's Langlois back to Venice. Venice right to Fillion Plant. Bad giveaway. He's going to have to make good for that. He does by just throwing the man right into the boards. And comes back with it. Here's Venice. Venice again has options. Ogquest gets scored and he scores! Well, I'd want to see the replay of that. Randy Ogquest is not someone you expect to get a goal for the Chilliwack Kernels. He only had 5 in the regular season. That's his first of the playoffs. I think, yeah, he might have just gotten the shot off, took the hit from Van Thiedel, and the puck just squirted through. Philippe Petlanier is not going to be happy if he sees the replay of that. Yeah, gets him right through the legs into that 5-hole. And this game is opened up in the span of about 2 minutes. This Chilliwack crowd is so excited. They are feeling the momentum going in their favor. Alvino is hit hard and is taken down to the ice. Ogquest, the goal scorer, over to Langlois. And here come the Kernels yet again. 3-on-2, and Linson is there right in time to intercept that. Here he comes up the ice. He's got help from Alvino. All of Chicoutimi are up there. As Linson tries to put it on net, is just blocked. Thiedel to Estevesi, stays on his feet. Alvino's shot goes near post, and Labrador will sit on it. 7:40 to go here in the second period of game 1. And there you see the Chilliwack Kernels in the top 10 of scoring for the playoffs. Mike Labernarger gets his 6th today. Face off is won by Chilliwack, and ultimately it's out of the zone. Here's Paul Kluck. Gets hit hard. Peter Carbon making his way up there. He's got Jack Key. Now Jack Key takes it himself, tries to go glove side of Labrador. It's just wide. Carbon again, and this time it's parried with the stick behind the net, and Labernarger has it at the blue line, crossing the center ice, and dumps it back to Jim Ivish. Labernarger to Kluck. Kluck puts it right at the chest of Petlanier. If he waited just a minute, he would have had an open net for 4-0. Barf Guy retrieves it. Ivish with the shot. Poupoulet is there to clear it off the crease. And here comes Jack Key all by himself. He's got help from Carbon. Carbon shot right at Labrador, and he stops and holds for a face-off in the Chilliwack zone. Vadim Venice, 6 assists. Leads Chilliwack and leads all players in the playoffs. Of course, playing 3 extra games does help, but nonetheless, it shows how important some of these players are to the Chilliwack Kernels. Visceral had 9. Nice glove save by Petlanier. The Visceral had 9 assists in the regular season. He has been, Vadim Venice had 18 assists in the regular season. Starting defenseman, the captain for the Kernels. Already got 6 here in the playoffs in 7 games. I guess 8 to include today. Archer loses it to Leclerc. Goguette tried to put a shot on, and a big 4-5-player collision. Shot by, God, that was Goguette, I believe. And he could not get the shot off. Here come the Kernels yet again. Visceral over to Queening. Queening's wrister is right to the glove of Petlanier, who will hold on to it and give everybody something to think about. 2:23 to go left in the second period. Face-off in the Fur Brigade zone. Kevin Sauber out the face-off, and it's off a skate of Petlanier. Here come Chicoutimi yet again. Thantheedle had it stolen right off his stick. Ridreau has to retrieve it, and back down the ice come the Kernels. Open ice check on Kevin Saw, gets him from keeps him from getting the shot off. Saw takes another hit, but Broman keeps it in, and here's Venice again, one-timer. And it'll go right to Petlanier. Very difficult angle. And Petlanier puts the glove down. 53.3 seconds to go in the second period. We are watching. We're watching Game 1 of the Canadian Semi-Professional Hockey League of Canada's Championship Series between the number 1 seed Chilliwack Kernels. Oh, shot from distance. Petlanier will hold on to it with 24.2 seconds to go in the second. Game 1 of the Championship Series, a best of 7 between the number 1 seed Chilliwack Kernels in green and the number 2 seed Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. This abbreviated season, 34 games were played. 4 teams made the playoff. These are the 2 that remain. The Red Deer, and the Oshawa Teeth were dispatched of. It is down to the top 2 teams. And dumping it out. Well, the top 1 team has the comprehensive lead at the moment. We got 20 more minutes of regulation. Chicoutimi Fur Brigade are behind it in a big way. Chilliwack Kernels 20 minutes away from going 1-up in the championship series. They lead 3-0. We'll be back with the third period in just a moment. Third period about to start. Puck about to drop. Chilliwack Kernels outshot the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. After 2 periods, 17-14. They easily doubled them up in the second period after Chicoutimi took the lead in shots after 1. Van Thetel and the Fur Brigade now have to contend with this raucous British Columbia crowd. And that puck was stolen right off his stick. There's Labanarger yet again, and Goguette skates it free. Takes it all the way back. And here is. This is Filian Plant. Plant looking to find an outlet. Takes it himself to Goguet. Give and go. Split. And Labrador was fooled and it ended up going over his net. There's Plant yet again. This is the line. Plant, the top line. Plant, Goguet, and Leclerc is who Chilliwack know that they need to stop if they want to win this series and bring a championship back to British Columbia. Shot all alone by Queening, and we've got a player in goal. It's it's Lam Sablek. Can't be surprised about that one at this point. Queening back out to Sharpleet. Sharpleet trying to find Sablek. There's Barf Guy. Takes the shot and it goes nowhere, but here's Randy Estevesi all by himself looking for support. Shot! One-timer! Save Labrador. Patrick Linson with the one-timer all alone. Could not put it past the Chilliwack goaltender. What is it going to take? Linson yet again has, he had Ovino all alone in front of net. Estevesi shot by Ovino is blocked by Labrador. Labrador has had one, I believe he's already had one shutout in this series already. Just a pile of bodies as Landolker tries to get the big off. Linson doesn't get a good shot off. Labrador decides to slow things down. 13:25 to go. Left in the third period. This would be such a big feather in the cap of Jean-Yves Labrador to get a clean sheet to shut out the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade, a team that was scoring at will against the Red Deer. Another top-tier goaltender in Steve Pucksang. This would be the momentum that the Chilliwack Kernels could use to propel them through this series. That's taken away right past the blue line. Bruce Presslane over to Steve Baloney. Paul Cloutier has, I believe that's Tousignis on his right side, but cannot get rid of it. Cloutier over to Tousignis. He's going to cut in front. Back to Pouffelet. Baloney to Cloutier. Right at Labrador, and he'll hold on to that one. 11:50 to go in the third period. As the Chilliwack Kernels look to take a 1-0 lead in this series. Game 2 is tomorrow, as we will have games 2 and 3 for you on a future hockey happy hour. Press lane to Cloutier. Back out. Here's David Baromang. Yves Vesserel trying to fit that one in front and cannot get past Petlanier. It squirts the side. Stays in the Chilliwack in Chilliwack's attack. Ogquest all the way down to Kevin Saw. Randy Ogquest all by himself tries to put it. I think it took a deflection off the right pad of Philippe Petlanier. Still in for Chilliwack, and Kevin Saw's shot was deflected aside. Here come the Fur Brigade finally on the attack again, and we are seeing just how attack-minded and how good this Chilliwack Kernels team is. See, this is Langlois to Vesserel. Vesserel just floats it in. Doesn't find a green sweater. Ends up finally doing it poorly. Langlois shot right at the pads of Petlanier. 8:10 to go in the third period. And ready all the way back up for Chicoutimi has Jack Key and Peter Carban. Takes a hit from Vadim Venice. Cannot get up to get that puck back. I believe it was Oban Purley. Doesn't get it into the zone. Jack Key is there to retrieve. Here's that's Cloutier yet again. Yes, we got Shellett. Carban behind net. Loses it to Ronnie Dupree. Mike Labernarger as that top line for Chilliwack comes up again. And Queening looking for Labernarger has Venice. Venice shot! Right off the pad of Petlanier. Cannot center it, and Kevin Shellett ends up with it. Here come the Fur Brigade again at center ice. Oh, lost it. Did Vesseril, and it goes wide on the opportunity. Ivan Archer fighting for Yves Leclerc, ends up with it. Again, going to try to center it to Shellett. Shellett from distance. Wrister right off the glove. Labrador. 4:35 to go in game one. The Kernels have firm control. And Jean-Yves Labrador has not allowed a single shot to get past him. As of this moment, here's Jeff Sharpley. He's got support from Cluck. Goes in and he scores! Paul Cluck! With the goal. His third of the playoffs. His first tonight. Chilliwack's fourth. And they are on their way to a big win in game one of the championship series. The Chilliwack Kernels lead this game 4-0. 3:37 to go. Assist go to Jeff Sharpley and Lam Sablek. Lam Sablek is fifth assist of the playoffs, I believe. He had 4 going into today. I don't recall if he had any before. Sharpley trying to get it in there. Esavesi and Ovino will take it up ice. And the goalie is out. Extra attackers on. They score! Randy Esavesi. A desperation play, and Chicoutimi. Well, you can see what that means to them. Randy Esavesi with the goal. His second of the playoffs. Point number 5 for him. And Chicoutimi, they may be down in this first game, but that's gonna feel like a moral victory to get one past Labrador after being stoned for so many shots all game long. They take that into a little bit of confidence into game 2 and see if they can get a result. 2:31 to go. Assists go to Ovino and Lanko. Ovino's first assist. And Lanko is 5th of the playoffs. So Lanko has been, Patrick Lanko has been just a great assist machine. Number 9 in the regular season. They try to get another one. Ovino again to Landulker. Shot from distance. Avish is there to clear, and here's Barf Guy bringing it up with 70 seconds to go. Barf Guy has it all by himself. Tries to take it. Petlanier with the easy save and gets it up to Glenn Dulker. Cloutier yet again to Linson. I don't know if Petlanier is going to try. Cloutier gets it and he scores! Paul Cloutier! Patrick Linson gets yet another assist. He's got 5 in this playoffs. And that's only in his 5th game. It's still going to be a victory. It's still going to be a victory for the Chilliwack Kernels. Chicoutimi and the Fur Brigade going to give the team in green something to think about. There's Kevin Shellett, cross ice to Steve Baloney. Petlanier heads to the bench yet again. They couldn't get a third one in this last 30 seconds, could they? Marine Venice. And good fighting for it. Here's Plant again to Baloney. Baloney right at Labrador. He hangs onto it for a face-off there in the Chilliwack zone. 21.8 seconds to go. And no surprise that the plus-minus over the course of the playoffs is easily mostly Chicoutimi Fur Brigade players. They won every game against the Red Deer. Many by large margins, so that would do it. That's a bit of a deceitful statistic there. Let's not pay too much attention to it, but they do show that they have teeth. There's Billy and Plant trying to put one more on net. We know the result will be fine, but the way it ended gives the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade a little bit of hope. However, the Chilliwack Kernels, 1 game down, 3 more from lifting the hand-picked trophy, the third choice after both teams had rejected the trophy after their first one. And of course, as is customary, the home side gonna try to break through the glass and attempt to fight members of the crowd. Glass is pretty tempered, boys. Try again next time. Not doing bad. Well, that's it for us today here at the Hockey Happy Hour. I'm Wade Gordon from our Hamilton, Ontario studios. We return to Chilliwack, British Columbia for Game 2 next time. Of course, Game 3 heads right back to Saguenay, Quebec. Chicoutimi Brigade will host Games 3 and 4. Kernels take Game 1. And it's still a best-of-7 series. It's only just begun. If it starts like this, it's going to be pretty great. So we'll see you next time here on the Hockey Happy Hour. And hey, let's do that hockey again next time, eh?